over this way a little bit, bud. To both of you. Perfect. I'll send it to him.
Thank you, guys. You too.
Welcome to Steel Valley Soccer. We're here down at Crestview. Tim Walsh, Dan Conley, Chris Platten. How's everyone doing today?
Doing well. Got a different vantage point today. Staring right into the sun, but
yeah,
sounds like a plane landing overhead right now, but that's the wind.
We are in a wind tunnel. Chris, if you could turn your microphone on just to see how much of a wind tunnel you're in.
That's actually just Chris breathing. No, I'm excited. These are two teams I have never seen like live. In a nice soccer specific only field, so little old school feel we got going on today.
Yeah, they got a little football, 20 ball going on in the stadium. So here we are getting ready for the starting lineups. We'll let him take it over. Dan, the much anticipated game of the week between United and Crestview. What's your first thoughts?
First thoughts is one of the two teams were out there singing the national anthem. And as a team, not as a person, as a team, that was interesting. And I don't know what it is about the national anthem when we're outside, not in a press box. It kind of hits different.
Yeah, it feels like we're playing a game as ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at United's lineup here. They run the it's supposed to say a 4-5-2 or a 4-4-2, if you will, because that's the proper numbers.
Yeah.
Man, I always miss one button. Right?
No wonder things happen for you. 4-4-2 though.
Hey, look at that. I fixed it. So that's what they're going to come out with, looking like they're trying to get that Hetherington, Shipley, and Powers combination going on up top. On the other side of the ball, Crestview, guess what they're playing?
A 4-5-2 as well.
Yes, they are. Jerk. Oh, I got to start hitting buttons.
What's to go over under on the chances of one of us three getting hit with the ball or the table or just something over here? It's just like when you take a free kick when there's a wall in front of you. I always thought like the first time you take a free kick, you take it at the wall's head. I think you waste the first shot and try to hit us for sure.
Just to dial in a little bit. This may be the last game of the week.
Could be an expensive trip for us.
Yeah, but show your new vantage point here. We're up on the hill. Thank you to AD Casey Bogert for hooking us up with front row tickets here. They always do things nice here. These are the Zach Garwood Fields, and they're beautiful.
They are nice, and there's a lot of people here. You wouldn't think that Crestview has as many numbers as they do in soccer. And you pull in here, and there's just field upon field full of people playing at every age.
Yeah, practice is going on. They got the youth fields all the way up to the full size 11 on 11s, and probably about 15 years ago they were just put in. I'm sure we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, coming into the game here, like I said, I have not seen either team in the flesh yet, and that comes in. They got some good firepower out there. We talked about Ellie Powers and her up top. She's a good player, and I like to see how much they work her in with a 4-4-2. What they're going to do is it just going to make 4-4-2 is like cheese pizza. It could do everything good, but nothing too well. So how are they going to work it? Are they going to play with depth in their center mids and defense? We'll see.
I wonder how many coaches just say, yeah, 4-4-2. I'm not giving you anything. I don't want you to know anything about us. Oh, nice left foot across. First shot of the day. Just wide.
That was number 10, Natalie Shipley.
I feel like Shipley's a United name. A lot of Shipley.
Shipley, yeah.
Yeah, we got
Novak from Crestview.
Wellman.
Yeah.
Hively.
We've been doing this long enough that we've seen generations and older brothers and sisters, get to see the first and second generation of everything.
That was an interesting little kick there. They looked like she was in the box when she kicked it. The defender, that is. Oh, Ellie Powers. First shot, first goal.
Tell you who you don't want to have if you're Crestview with the ball at her foot right outside the 18. That'd be Ellie Powers.
That should have been number one thing is do not let her get the ball outside there.
Yeah. And you know what? We are under 3 minutes in, and United's had the ball the entire time in Crestview's half, and that was a well-placed shot right there. Not very much that Crestview's goalie, freshman Clarice Haroff, could have done there, but
might be a long day for the Rebels. As we hear the wind, let's take a look at the Zach Garwood Fields. 81 degrees still. It does not feel that way, huh? As soon as that sun goes behind those trees, it's going to get a little chilly, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy how much those trees really give us some shade. It's going to help our eyes quite a bit.
Let's hope it blocks the wind, too, because
there's like a wind tunnel here.
Well, nothing worse than trying to listen and watch a game and all you hear is the wind the whole time.
Although some people might enjoy that more than our voices, at least my voice. It's been going through puberty for the past 30 years.
Don't sell yourself short, Dan. You're a hell of a slouch. Yeah, numbers will be at a premium today, as in we will be able to call them out.
Yeah, we'll do a good job when the ball's towards us.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This vantage point, does the goal down there kind of look like...
Awkward?
Yeah.
Like it's not squared?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They got the old school squared off post here, too.
Yeah. It's nice level of trains. I'm sure if it rains a ton, this place is the place to play.
No,
But-
yeah, for a grass field, this is nice.
But when there's no rain, well,
Yeah.
everyone suffers. Man, that was a quick first goal.
That was. It came off a goal kick, not directly from a goal kick, but it was a couple balls past that. It was a 50-50 and a second 50-50, then the ball found Powers' foot in the back of the net.
There's Hetherington on the ball. Like-
She looks like a soccer player, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just the shin guards and the double socks.
That was a great effort right there. Shelby Wellman right there for Crestview, keeping that ball in play.
It looks like a shorter field in comparison to ones that are on turf and football stadiums, but it seems to have the width that you need.
It is a wide field, that's for sure.
You're just going to say that's for damn sure.
I was going to.
Another shot. Unfortunately, another goal.
Natalie Shipley, one of the names we just talked about earlier, which seemed like a ball. I didn't see who played the ball into her, but she took a shot again from a dangerous angle. You can't score unless you shoot the ball. Hit Clarice her off in the hands. Unfortunately, had some spin on it. She wasn't able to hold on to it, and instead of falling out, it was right finds the back of the net instead.
Yeah. Yes, United team has come out with on a mission just today. Dan is always oh my God, let me try that one again. Diligently taking stats.
Until someone tries to read it.
They're never saying that word again.
Can you spell it? IT. All right. You knew that was coming, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
We spend too much time together.
Nice out. Oh, they're going to call that a corner kick. With the amount of goals here, I got to keep my hand on the action here and pause it if we need to.
That corner kick may not have found a target, but that was a well-placed. I had perfect pace on it for a corner kick.
Ball's going to curve in. Goalkeeper calmly takes it.
If you're Crestview here, I know you're down 2-0 really early in the game. All you got to do is just calm down, stop the bleeding.
Don't know what that is, but I
That's
just
called a
cleared it.
lantern flag. You're supposed to invasive species stem. You're supposed to stomp that into oblivion.
All right, let's take a look at Isabella Novak. 8 goals, 7 assists. Junior from last year. Was first team all-district, I believe all-conference, and all-county. Look to her. She's the leading scorer of the team. Look to her to do something to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, I was saying before, the lantern fly almost ended Tim's life over there.
God.
Yeah.
Being moved when it shouldn't.
Yeah, Crest, you just stop the bleeding right now. Just play more connective, and you gotta get some possession. Get some of the heat off your defense. I was trying to talk past that.
That's so normally. Good turn by Ellie Powers, I believe.
That was Novak. Yeah.
It's a Pittsburgh Riverhound, which if the wall's not in place, I would tell her just shoot it right now.
We need to build a wall.
At first, I thought that was coming from a parent.
Up, over, and off the woodwork. And again, off the woodwork again. As she's almost scoring twice, let's take a look at her. Ellie Powers, sophomore, 17 goals, 9 assists last year. All district and all conference. Leading scorer. Has 8 goals. Now she has 9.
Crestview making a sub at keeper awfully early. I don't know if it's a planned sub or just trying to get some new, fresh perspective in there.
Sometimes
Maybe there's an injury in there.
a goalkeeper can get rattled a little bit, and you just want to calm him down, talk to him on the sidelines.
That's always a tough thing to do because a lot of times that's what you do, and some keepers can handle that, some can. As a coach, it's one of those things you got to know your players when you do something like that.
Yeah, that could have been a massive collision just now.
And a keeper coming in, that's not what you want to do when you make your first play on the field is a potential collision. Yeah, is CRESTVIEW blah.
Take 2.
Yep. Yeah, English is hard sometimes, especially for me. No, if CRESTVIEW cannot establish any sort of possession, they're going to find themselves pinned in their own half this entire game.
Absolutely.
Because right now, when they win the ball back,
First score. It was here when we were earlier. I'm sorry, Dan. I stepped all over that one.
that's okay. Go ahead. There's another bug you want to kill right now?
Almost. CRESTVIEW boys winning 2-0 over Jackson Milton, 0-0 at the half. And last about 10 minutes, they put a couple in.
Did you wait to say that when you got a text? Not like we just weren't here to watch that happen.
No, I thought...
So you decided to hit that button in the middle of my speech there?
I didn't realize you were going... Sometimes I'm in my own world, and I just don't know what to do.
This is the last performance by Svs.
Let's sell equipment. We're done. Sorry, Dan. What were you saying now? Or is it over?
I don't even know. But CRESTVIEW, they're getting possession, so that's what they need to do. They don't want to find themselves pinned, and United has good strikers. They can put the ball. They have a good foot on the ball.
Physical play there, getting the ball out.
I'm gonna say that the CRESTVIEW keeper that came in right now is not a natural goalie, just based on the fact she tried playing that with her feet, but she's obviously very athletic.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, Tim, when noises started happening.
Sorry, man. Well, the video might not be coming through 100%. Let's hit the button. And we'll see how this goes. Well, we'll do our best to give you the play-by-play as we try to figure that out. Whenever we come and we don't set up in the booth, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, and it also is based off of signal. So if we're somewhere where AT&T signal's not that great, it's going to be an uphill battle for us.
But we're recording it to the hard drive just in case.
Yeah.
That means I get to hit buttons. Oh, keeper coming way out on that one.
You look at CRESTVIEW right now, they almost have like their players in like two little amoebas out there, split down the middle.
The spacing by United's pretty darn good. I had to count to make sure they only had 11.
That is one thing about a 4-4-2 that does well, is it keeps you evenly spaced out on the field.
Foul.
Yep. You know, Isabella Novak's CRESTVIEW's leading goal scorer, and she's been playing like center mid. So I don't know if that's her natural position, or if they've slid her back a little bit further back to get her more involved in there. But I don't think there's any other target on this ball other than her.
Oh,
There's a shot.
yeah, first one. Out of bounds for a goal kick.
That's one thing.
for the Eagles.
Everything's going to look like a great shot from this point of view.
Yeah, everything looks like, oh, so close. I wonder how much of it, when we're up in the booth, that they're just like, no, that didn't even look close yet. It's like a foot away.
Typically, like whenever you call something out.
Ball comes on the right side, throwing for the Rebels.
And again, anyone who's trying to watch and you see our glitchy feed, if it's bad enough, it'll be uploaded. Like Tim said, we're recording, so the game will be up one way or another.
Yeah. Thank you, AT&T. Oh, another shot. Well done. We got number 27. Savannah Neville,
Yeah,
freshman.
she was already on the field, so
Trip on the ball.
that's happened to me.
All right, we're back up and running. Hopefully everyone at home didn't turn away. We didn't change anything or anything different, but it is what it is, right?
Maybe the sun.
The rays of the sun hitting this.
Somehow nuclear fusion from the sun's affecting our reception here. You're right, it is better.
Yeah, what are you going to do? One sound.
So if you're Crestview, this is what you want to do. Just get sustained pressure in United's end. You're down 2-0, but you can't score 2 goals with 1 shot. So just sustain pressure, keep the ball away. Right now, the best defense they can play is by keeping possession for themselves.
Yeah.
Get their back line a break.
I think you said it best. Weather the storm, get back to even.
Yeah.
And as always, stay tuned towards the end of the game. After the game, check our social media for the...
Steel Valley Soccer's Player of the Game.
And we'll see who gets the T-shirt, who gets the free Papa John's pizza, courtesy of Cal Bets. Also want to take this moment to thank our sponsors. You see them scrolling underneath the score bug. You see the people that work there, tell them we say thanks. They do a great job of helping us help you. Remember when I used to try to say every single one of them and I'd always forget one or mispronounce one?
That's actually one of my favorite things of the broadcast.
Watching me struggle. Which was better, that or me taking out that flyer thing that came near me? Because I picked it up with my hands trying to be a badass and it jumped and scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, it flew at you like a bat.
I've caught many a bat. All right, we're entering the lull of the first half. That's that period that's equal from the start of the game to halftime. Ellie Powers looking over this side. I believe that's number 5, Mackenzie Cope. Getting tripped up a little bit. Yep, you got to call that. He looked for advantage. Refereeing doing very well with this 2-man system today. Asking for 10.
Kylie Hetherington taking his free kick here. If you're a player, you know there's a goalie playing right now that may be a field player that's athletic in there. I think you make a decision.
Yeah.
Either put it on net or you just make her, do I come out, do I not?
Yeah.
Anything but over the net.
Can't take her off the hook there. Oh, God bless it.
Yeah, that's a shot you don't want to take. Oh. No, I don't want to say it 2 games in a row.
Scott Sterling.
And sometimes it's little things like that to get you right back in the game.
Yeah.
It's just, little battles that get you right back in it.
That's senior Addie Hodge, number 6, that was taking the brunt of that. All right.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right. Take a look at some of the scores from today. Games that are going across the bottom of your screen. If you know a score, please let us know. Text us at our Steel Valley Soccer score number, 330-333-0027. When you text that, all 3 of us get the message. Woohoo!
Was that a sound or that you?
That was a sound.
Okay, that's what I thought. Another bug over there or something? Yeah, something I thought of. Yeah, we've talked about goal kicks and teams' lack of ability of keeping possession or not. We get a different perspective here. We get to actually see them set up.
It's like jail. They got to just fight their way out here.
Again, it's not something you want to hit with the ball.
Yeah, it couldn't have been what she was going for.
I think the early success United had going forward has made them play more narrow because this is a wide field, but they are all just stacked on top of each other, which makes it easier for Crestview to play defense because you could stand still and mark 2 people in the same spot.
There's Isabella Novak making the play up. I don't think Crestview has had a meaningful possession in their half yet. So that's probably handball. Nope, I lied.
If anybody's still watching and the feed's choppy, try closing your feed and reopening.
Yes.
That'll help out, I hope. Any complaints, send them to our cameraman, Chris Platten.
As he says that, let's thank Chris Platten. Chris, you're doing a fantastic job over there. Shades on and all. Would you like to say something from your wind tunnel? That's a hard no. And it goes out for another goal kick.
Chris is a different individual. The sun set about 10 minutes ago, and he's still steadfastly wearing those shades. And they look like they're working pretty well, too.
Oh, yeah. He almost broke those at one point, and they came back to life for him.
Now, here's a goal kick we see right now. If you're a goalie, it's tough sledding to try to find something.
Lefty.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be a shot from deep. The hell do I know?
You caught a goal last week. Yeah, you're good for the year now.
Thank you. Ooh, this could be dangerous for us.
I was a shot, but I don't know if she knew how much time she actually had there.
Yeah. There's probably a little bit of anxiety playing here. When cameras are on, people are watching, lights are on. You're playing the 7 o'clock game, not the 5 o'clock game, and yeah. They call it the Cornfield Classic.
Cornfield Classic. Yeah, how about that?
We'll make a logo for that one when we get home. We, as in me and the mouse in my pocket.
Lizard.
I think I have way too much fun with the soundboard. What do you think, Dan?
You have way too much with the soundboard. I'm not going to describe what it is. You just have way too much with it.
Oh, here we go. That's Sydney Wellman making a run to it.
If you're Crestview right here, when the ball gets moved up as defense, I'd want them to push up the midfield here.
Oh, yeah.
Shorten that field up.
I think it's a little bit of a fear of the speed of the attackers of United, you think?
Yeah, it might be. It's a little bit shorter of a field, so that kind of narrows that danger down a little bit.
Yeah, she had a little bit of, couldn't quite see the number up there. 2, maybe? That's Sydney Keel, the freshman. Had a little bit of time to turn on that one if she could have seen or been told by a teammate. Ooh, God. God bless them for seeing each other at the last second.
Das
boot.
Again, even that ball's gone forever, but this is what Crestview needs here. They needed, even though it's not like really purposeful possession in United's half, it's possession in their half. It's getting the ball up. It's getting their players up farther up the field. It's making United's team fall farther in their own half. Just relieve a little bit of the pressure. And it's interesting that the 4 center backs for Crestview are, what would you say, 15, 20 yards
Oh, yeah.
back from half field? I
They're,
don't know if I've seen that.
If there was a breakout line, they'd be standing on it.
I was going to say that. I couldn't think what the word was called. Not saying that's wrong. That's just something I normally don't say.
Yeah, you want to shorten the field a little bit because anything in that gap is United's ball.
That's a 35-yard gap right there.
Looking at the matchup between these two, United is enjoying the edge here, winning 13 out of them, losing 9 and tying 1. 6 times one of these teams knocked the other out of the playoffs all the way back until 2011. United also has a goal differential of plus 15 in these matchups, even though last year, 2 years ago, Crestview won by a slim margin. Last year is an 8-2 win by United. So lots of stats.
Lots of battles of the cornfield.
The Cornfield Classic, if you will.
Cornfield Classic. Can't be going rebranding what they already said.
Yeah. Guy turns to us. What was wrong with what I said?
Don't worry, Tim wasn't paying attention.
ADHD is a real thing, folks. Oh, corner kick opportunity. So far, Crestview has been enjoying a lot of possession in the last couple minutes here. They got 15 minutes to probably put one in. And if not, it's going to be tough sled in the second half.
It is. You're right. I would like to see their defensive line kind of step up a little bit more. Put some numbers in there. They are a little bit higher now.
Yeah. Chris, you're doing a great job of panning out, and I'm not joking at all.
You should see how happy Chris is for that compliment. He almost smiled.
It's very Ron Swanson-esque. Beard and all. No, he had a mustache.
I don't like when you guys can see me. Yeah, this is getting out of control.
This has been a good 5-10 minute spurt for Crestview here. Novak puts that ball in.
Nope. Oh. Nice save. That's one of her 21 saves, 9 saves Kaylee Ruthroff has made so far this season.
And I think we just saw why Novak is is the leading scorer for Crestview.
Yeah.
She can put that ball in from anywhere.
Oh, she's got a player there. Nicely kicks it out for a corner kick. As it goes out for a corner, we're taking a look at Crestview's 1-1-1. They tied Garfield 2-2. Beat Newton Falls convincingly 7-1, but lost to Springfield 1-4. So little ups and downs in their season. Comes in. Oh, it's in a dangerous area. Tries to get onto her stronger right foot. Kicked up by Novak. Nice control and trap. What you want to see, bring it to ground, make a good pass.
It was such a simple pass, but it was well needed for the team.
And that's the thing. Nothing needs to be fancy if you don't have to.
Right. We'll say both teams seem to be playing narrow, so it's going to be tough sledding trying to go vertical in this game.
As they throw it in, we take a look at United, who's 3-3-1, enjoying wins over Badger 7-0, Indian Creek 7-0, and Columbiana 4-1. So they can definitely put the ball into the back of the net.
Mm-hmm. And quickly, too.
Mm-hmm. As we've seen in the first 5-6 minutes. By the way, I can no longer say the numbers 6 and or 7 in succession without everybody staring at me.
I'm sorry, what numbers did you say that was?
6, 7.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What? You just thank my thank?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, in the back of the net.
That was number 18, Bella Thompson, a freshman. That was a seeing eye shot right there. Again, almost a free look from the top of the box. And you know where that ball was placed, Tim? Low into a corner.
Absolutely. You're trying to say it over me, weren't you?
So it doesn't matter how hard you kick a ball. If you place it like that, that's going to find the back of the net. That's a tough look right there for any keeper to try to save.
Yeah. What if all the scoring happens down at this end?
That'd be great for us.
It would be great for us. So, Crestview, save it for the second half for us, please.
I was just thinking, we haven't said someone's name in a while, and I just realized why. Ellie Powers has been off. That's why I'm like, wow, she hasn't been involved for a little while.
Yeah. Good eye, Dan.
Thank you. I grew myself.
Dan, did you remember the one we agree with each other with?
Sound too. Yeah, that goal right there from United, that's a momentum killer from Crestview because they finally started establishing some possession, started getting the ball in their favor, and then it was just a inadvertent ball. Bella Thompson found the ball at her foot, took a shot, found the back of the net.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Crest. 14, that's Kylie Hetherington. She's just about everywhere. She's got free roam left, right. I think in the 4-4-2, they're giving both forwards a chance to get around the field.
Yeah, letting them rover around a little bit.
Yeah, rover. Oh, nice. Thank God the wind tunnel stopped, though. You notice that? Or did that just jinx us?
Remains to be seen. There it is.
Yep. Good stick there. Slow to get up. Ball in the box. Oof. Almost. We've started something here a couple weeks ago, maybe last week. I don't know if timing, but we have the
Wrecking play of the day.
that's with hopefully no one gets injured with that one. That'd be sweet if we had like an insurance company sponsor just that
Hey, if
sound.
anybody's listening, they got any.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
but just when two players come together and there's a big collision and hopefully both walk away fine, and that's what we're going to call the wrecking play of the day. Speaking of things here over at Zach Garwood Fields, the story of Zach Garwood is absolutely amazing one. Kid who unfortunately passed away in middle school, is a lover of soccer, and his parents took the money from his college fund and brought it to Crestview schools and said, we're going to build some fields for your soccer teams. And the community stepped up and said, absolutely, we will help out to around the tune of $100,000 or more. So the fields you see in front of you today are all the brainchild of the community of Crestview and the wonderful things they do.
And it wasn't just slapped together either. It's really nice, laid out nice, and it's also well used too.
Mm-hmm. Hundreds of kids every year enjoying this, all from the love of the game from Zach Garwood, Crestview former player. I got to meet John and Linda this summer. Wonderful people, and hopefully down the road we'll have a documentary in the works about that story, because the teams that got to use the field when they were 5 and 6 years old ended up being the boys team that went to a state final in 2021.
That's crazy. That CRESTVIEW team was special too.
It's like a 30 for 30.
Yeah. I can tell you they're feisty. There you go. There you go. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. We got Mineral Ridge boys over Waterloo 4-1. We got Tyler Simpson with the hat trick. Yeah, that's the second time that ESPN button.
No, that's acceptable. Good step right there from CRESTVIEW's defender, Matty Long. Some subs coming in here. Ellie Powers checking back in for United.
Yeah, I think that when she was off to the side, she was...
Do you need me out there? You need my assistance.
Oh, that's quite the chemtrail up there.
That's a contrail, Tim.
Contrail? It's not chemtrail?
No, that's a conspiracy.
And I learned something new today.
Yeah, you've been...
Chris, can you get a shot of that plane going off in the distance? Is there a game or something going on that you can't do that?
Yeah. Chemtrails are what people think that they put into the atmosphere to mind control us. Contrails is what it actually is, which is water vapor.
I half agree with that statement. I think that
That's
the chemtrails are what stopped our internet from working properly in the first. Oh, just past her.
Ellie Powers again. I think that was a little bit farther out than her first shot, than her first goal, I should say. And again, that's a shot that's. I think the goalie would probably want that back a little bit, but it was at the corner. It wasn't hit right to her. So again, you're not going to score unless you shoot. And Ellie Powers gets her second of the night just like that.
And a lot of these goals coming from distance. It's hard to see from a goalie's perspective. And again, where we're at right now, we can side with her that ball wasn't visible until at the very last second when she could put her hands on it.
Yeah, you're looking across the field. It's a dark backdrop with the trees behind the other goal across the field.
You know what that's called in baseball? That little... Because every baseball stadium has to have like a green or dark background back when the pitcher is. And I had it in my head a second ago, and then when I started... No. It's on the other side, so like the batter can see the ball in the pitcher's hand. Someone who's listening, text that number.
That's why the
Tell
ball's
us
white.
what that is. What is that thing? It's killing me now. I can't do this. I mean, I could Google it, but what fun is that?
Why would we use the technology at our fingertips when it's been lacking for us the whole time?
Nicely saved. Oh. Imagine the nerves you have when you're a freshman coming in to play goalie after they just put 2 in the first half.
Yeah. You want me to do what?
Like, now? Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We have our Shaker Heights at Canfield boys game starting at 7 o'clock.
That's going to be a good one there.
Shaker Heights enjoyed a 5-1 victory over Fitch earlier in the season, and Canfield enjoyed a, I believe, 3-1 victory over Mooney.
Yeah, I think Shaker plays St. Ignatius like either the next game or very soon after that, after Canfield. Imagine being that conference. Medina, Ignatius.
Ignatius
Brunswick
was named the number 2 team in the country by the Coaches Association.
Which surprised nobody.
Nope. Got a foul going the other way. I think that's exactly what he said, too.
That is what he said. Your ears are better than your eyes.
That's correct. the ball goes out, Dan, who are the goal scorers that scored for United today?
Ellie Powers has the first and the fourth goal. Natalie Shipley has the second goal. And Bella Thompson has the third goal. Scored it 3 minutes in, 5 minutes in, 26 minutes in, and 35 minutes in. Yeah, United does have a 4-0 lead, but I things I could notice by them, that may have been a handball. Yeah,
Is it in the box?
No, it was on CRESTVIEW. I was on Novak there, but United, they attack very narrow. You know, and I think they know that they can shoot from far out and get some decent results. I think it might be affecting a little bit of what they're doing. As I said, they play the ball wide back behind the defender.
I think that most of the time these teams hear us and want to prove us wrong.
They can hear me talking right now, yeah.
Oh, you can hear her steps in the gravel. That's kind of cool. The little things, Chris. Chris, let's hear you. How's your mic working over there?
Pretty well.
All right.
I can't believe Chris just said that.
Yeah. Another ball coming in. Get some space, some contact. Well done by the defender.
Bella Thompson.
That's, 24 for CRESTVIEW.
Ailey Harbor there.
Ailey Harbor, the sophomore.
Doing a good job of getting that ball away. That tackle she made on Bella Thompson right there could have went really bad if she didn't make that.
And she didn't win the ball right away. She just pressured it and made it annoying and made the person on offense not so comfortable with the ball. And you said that was Bella Thompson, freshman.
Yeah. Very good player.
Another shot from distance, trying to chip her. Hands up. And unfortunately, an in.
That is now a hat trick for Ellie Powers, her third goal of the game. I think her average distance on her goal is about 25, 30 yards. That's unfortunate again. The CRESTVIEW keeper tried parrying it away. Knew she wasn't going to catch that. Tried parrying it, and unfortunately parried it right in the back of the net.
Yep.
And all United's goals almost came from if there was an assist on some of them, I probably missed them. But they all came from just winning the ball back. Winning the ball back, finding space, and just ripping it on net.
It doesn't look like she's in the box from here.
I'll give you that for sure.
Thank you, Chris. He zoomed in right on the line. All right, with 23 seconds left to go, some competitors for the Steel Valley Soccer Player of the Game, but right now there is someone with 3 goals and a hat trick and playing well in the front.
Yeah. I think we should tell Chris he's got a lantern bug on his head, right on top of his
He knows better.
headphones.
All right, as it goes to halftime, United up 5-0 off Ellie Powers' 3 goals. I believe there's a Thompson goal in there and a Shipley goal in there as well.
You are correct.
All right, we'll catch you back for the second half.
We'd like to announce the winners of the 50-50 raffle and the basket raffle. But first, I'd once again like to thank everybody for your support of our classmate and friend Connor Freeland. Our 50-50 winner was Mike Irvin. He's wearing the blue, chose to donate that back to the cause. Thank you, Mike. The gift cards won by Doug Fiesel. The bag with hats was knocked out won by Annalise Davis' mom. The coffee basket was won by Martine. Apple basket was won by Oh, yeah. That's what I said just a minute ago. I said, good thing you were standing there. He's a former keeper. He knows it, yeah. Somebody, this is the first game that we made. Trying to.
All right, welcome back from halftime as we are almost cannon fodder over here. Dan, what's the tale of the first half as we look at the stats?
United getting shots on goal. Yeah, LA Powers with the first half hat trick, which you don't really see a whole lot in these days, and Crestview making a keeper change after the first two goals, and it's. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to spark something with the team. Crestview had a good 15 minutes or so when they had good possession. Didn't really get a whole lot of great looks at goal with that possession, but United's been a little bit of pressure on Crestview's defense. They found themselves with the ball on their foot just outside into 18, and they've been finding the back of the net from that far out.
Yeah, we talk about shot on goal percentage, 70% for United, 50% for Crestview. So they are getting the ball. When they do get shots, they are putting it on frame for the most part, but 11 shots to 4 shots is the big marker of what's going on in the first half of this game.
Yeah, the big thing for Crestview, most of their shots are coming from far out, just like United's are. But they're not putting them with the same veracity as United is right now. And LA Powers, those are 3 shots. The first shot was a heck of a shot right up top of the keeper's head. And then other ones, just some good fortune they've had when they take these shots on net.
Veracity, nicely done.
Thank you. Don't did I use it in the right tent? Right.
Well, now you ruined it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? This reminds me of like a English soccer field where they have like a pub real close to the field. And they have like food and stuff. Here? It reminds me of it. That little barn over there for concessions looks like it has a little area like.
You know how cool that'd make?
Oh my God, this would be amazing. Wait, you mean a beer?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I don't think that's allowed on the premises, Dan.
You're probably right. You said pub, so
yeah.
As we go here.
And because I said pub, pay attention at the end of the game for the...
Steel Valley Soccer's Player of the Game.
I love that.
And looks like Ellie Powers is playing center back.
Yeah?
So I think they're telling her no mas.
Like, yeah, let someone else get in the mix.
Yeah.
So many buttons.
So for CRESTVIEW coming out, it's 5-0. That's a pretty daunting task in front of you. It's not impossible, but what you got to worry about now is just playing good soccer, trying to get yourself back in the game, and whether or not you can come back, score 5 goals in the second half. It's just all about the performance you put out there, whether it happens or not.
Yeah, if you're the coach, you're saying, don't worry about the score. We need to play better. We need to connect passes. We need to communicate. We need to widen the field, use the width of it. Don't worry about scoring. Worry about doing those things, and then scoring will come eventually.
Yeah, and if you're United, you're up 5-0. I think for them, it's more important to keep the 0 on the other side than it is.
Yeah, I agree.
ESPN update.
I don't know why this sound doesn't like to do what it was supposed to. Shot on goal. Nice save. That looks like a different keeper than the first half. Maybe?
You are correct. Or it's the original one. I mean, tough to see.
Yeah, the insider information we have is that they're working through a couple of keepers here, trying to figure out what fits best, and you never know. We got a final on the girls' side. Garfield against Brookfield girls, 11-2. Garfield had won that one. Wowzers.
Yeah, 11-2. That's, again, if you're United, you don't want to give up. You're fine with keeping a 5-goal lead. You just don't want to put any numbers up on the other side and keep the shutout for your team.
All right. Sorry for everybody to hear my random thought. You ever watch that Family Guy where they go into the police truck and you could hear Quagmire's thoughts?
Yes.
I feel like our microphone is that powerful. We're hearing the thoughts of people nearby.
No, unfortunately, Tim, your inside thoughts are coming outside for everybody else.
Uh-oh, Chris might... Oh, man.
Yeah, but this crossbar is not very wide, but it really blocks all the field.
And just to think, shooting and missing at a 24-foot wide target.
Right.
It's
This is
done
my
all the
favorite.
time.
Sorry, I was talking over you that time. But, lights are on, sun's going down. That's my favorite thing about a varsity game is when the lights come on, the sun goes down. It feels more real, I guess, for me. I always disliked the early games, the early Saturday games or stuff like that. I could never get up for those. But sun goes down, lights come on. Let's go to work.
The warm-up music, the announcing of the starters, the lights, makes a varsity game special. And in JV, the purpose is to not, remain on JV for 4 years. It's to, graduate a little bit to varsity. And this is why. They get the cool stuff. Oh, talk about missing that 24-foot wide goal. I think I say this at least once a broadcast, that the reason why it's 24 feet is that where they created the game, there's 2 trees, and they're 24 feet wide.
I got to be honest with you, that's the first time I've heard that,
Yeah.
or the first time I've listened to you say that.
I did see that, but who knows if that's true or not.
It's forever going to be stuck in my mind now.
Yeah, it is now gospel truth.
Spoken word. Wonder how often they use a 2-man system here. They don't need anything more than 2 for this game, but I wonder if they ever get a 3-man system going here. I know it's hard. It's hard to get refs to come out. In areas.
Yeah, refereeing is an art, and managing people and managing egos and emotions. It's a tough thing to do, and hats off. So far, these referees have done a fantastic job. I haven't disagreed with one of their calls, which is unusual.
That is unusual.
And not on their part, on me, just not being argumentative.
Well, it seems like they're actually doing a good job.
Wait a minute. We agree again. Ellie Powers running it down.
That was
Shielding
interesting.
it out. Yeah. Pause for a second.
That was the most obvious shield ever. Normally, you just use your body.
Yeah. As much as this has been United's game, I feel like Crestview's due for a goal.
They are. I'd like to see Novak get a little bit more involved. It's not her fault.
No, but
I just don't like to see them get more possession up in United's end.
no
Called a handball.
handball.
I actually thought the handball could have been on Crestview there.
Agreed. So Bella Novak looking to it. Goalie does not have a wall.
No, for sure. She's going to, like, come on. Dragon Ball Z.
Asking for 10.
Yeah.
We need to build a wall.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
I wish you could have seen your face when you looked at me after I did the Dragon Ball Z
Like,
noise.
what? I say some crazy stuff. And you're getting
There's a
like me.
certain demographic that got that.
Oh, they could have. That ball came right across. Who's that number 2? That's Sydney Keel, the freshman.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting to have happen. But that was not a bad looking right there from Novak.
A fantastic ball in.
And that was good awareness from them, realizing it was an indirect free kick, so she just couldn't.
What is that, handball indirect?
This is in the box, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I just realized they did say he did have his arm up.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't call handball.
Wow, how good are we at soccer?
Yeah.
We
No,
don't
that's
have
one of those
the
things
tech-
where we think about so much other stuff, and then the basic stuff, you're like, it's like writing the same word over and over. You're like, am I spelling this wrong? The word united looks like untied.
Yeah.
Started getting loopy, making the graphics. Another shot. Another on goal. Another save.
Yeah, Clarice, so they got the starter back in the net for Crestview.
I'm sure she's never heard this before, but hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
And the freshman goalie again there.
That's good to see. You know, they took her out to try to have her confidence not get rattled too much and put her back in, and she looks much more confident in the second half.
And the Cornfield Classic. Is that what it was?
I don't know now. I feel like that's the one you made up.
I love that. I love the rivalry games. If they like can pass like a golden.
And bystander just said, "What did I ever do to you?" Smacked me with the ball there.
Way to keep it out and not have it go out for a corner.
Yeah. I'd like to see what Crestview can do here if they can work this in. I kind of wish they had one more person back post here, just hanging out in case the ball leaks out.
Yeah, if she gets some width there, she'll bring 3 and 4 defenders with her. Another corner kick. Dan, how many does that make for Crestview?
4 for Crestview. That's their first in the second half. At least the first one I marked down.
But to win the golden corn on the cob for the
I think you should just stop while you're
Cornfield
ahead.
Classic.
Just stop while you're ahead.
No, they gotta have like a cool trophy they pass back and forth to the winner if that's like that.
Like the Cornhuskers, like
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Like the Paul Bunyan's axe for Minnesota.
National championship for Ohio State.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful summer night out here. Still summer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 83 degrees today as a high. So
Oh, now we got to look at what it is now.
Reese corrals that. That's
Tough to say.
That is tough for me to say. Not for him, though.
75 degrees with other things happening. I don't know what that stuff is. Air quality. I don't know what's good.
Do you
But
like
it's not
breathing
good.
clean air?
Well, yeah.
That's, you know what it is? What's it say for air quality?
it went away. But the wind is at 9 miles per hour from the south.
I was waiting for you to make a connection to your
So anyway,
chemtrails.
soccer game here.
Well said, Chris.
Thank you for that. I was like a dog owner just smacking a dog in the nose with a newspaper.
No.
I would like to see United, string together some more passes instead of just always going directly up the field.
Wise man once told me the mark of a good team is if you can make at least 5 passes consecutively. I don't think we've seen that once today.
No, and I also make me wonder. You say a lot of things about someone telling you. I want to know who is.
It's
Is
always
it you?
different people.
Is it, or is it just
And
you?
my mind blocks out who says it. They just remember what they say.
I don't think you remember what they say because I say a lot of things you don't remember, and then or you interrupt.
Oh, God.
I don't really say much worth listening to, anyways. To be fair.
To be fair, what is this? Letter Kenny. All right, it is 5-0 of a hat trick from Ellie Powers. Goal from Thompson.
And Bella
Is it
Thompson
Bella
and
Thompson?
Shipley, Natalie Shipley.
Yeah, that's the difference in the first half. Right now, they're playing even for the first 8 minutes or so.
Look at how
No,
United's
more than 8
keeper. If you look at United's keeper here, how confident she is. This ball's not going to make it through anytime soon.
Yeah. I see CRESTVIEW scoring from distance, a seeing eye shot that happens to make it in, and the place will go wild.
Yeah, it's Bella Novak would come to mind on who would be doing that.
Crossbar doing a great job of getting in the shot. Ooh, and
And it's gone.
Every time I hear that, I think they're saying my name off the rip.
any more scores coming through? Nothing yet. I mean, it is 8 o'clock. I always like to get the scores in by 10 o'clock. If I got that, it's a win for the day. All right, good talk.
There's Bella. I think it's Bella. Yeah, that is Bella Thompson right there with their second goal of the game. Coming in off her corner kick. I was getting ready to say that United has not been able to put the ball past the first defender on these corner kicks, but ball's coming out. Couldn't really clear it out. Found Bella Thompson's foot, and she found the back of the net with that. Not a whole lot the goalie could do there. That's Bella's second goal of the game for the freshman there.
Yeah. Now we have the player of the game. We got the running clock going. And our player of the game just got a little murkier.
It did. And I think I want to go back and see a stat of how many goals are scored normally just from unassisted, just by winning the ball just coming to your foot randomly on like a clear or something like that.
Yeah.
Because United's got to be setting some sort of a record here. Bad throw there.
Yeah. Happens at all levels.
It does.
Did Man U play this weekend?
They did.
Who'd they lose to?
Tim, they actually won. They beat Burnley 3-2.
Nice. Arsenal lost to Liverpool on an incredible free kick.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut and United wins. They tried their best not to.
They tried their best.
We try our best. Yeah. Again, that's another timely goal from United. You know, CRESTVIEW has every time they get a little bit of momentum going, United just finds the back of the net and just kills it all.
Out for a goal kick.
Is that a captain's armband on the leg right there?
I think so.
I don't know why I thought that was not allowed. Not that it really matters. It's
No,
it's minuscule, but
there's some rules that are I can understand if it's a distraction or if it's something that actually affects the play, but something like that shouldn't.
He was spending too much time around Barry Brooks.
Yeah. Oh, did we just miss it?
Nope, that was a save.
Gives it that boot. Look for this weekend. We're going to have our first installment of top 5 teams and players to watch.
It's been a very enjoyable season. There's a couple of players that we knew were going to be great. A couple of teams that we knew were going to be great coming in this year. I think our preseason boys pick is pretty right where they want it, right where they thought. And the girls side, it's I want to say a bit surprising, but West Branch is really playing well.
Yeah. West Branch girls doing a fantastic job. Atypical for Canfield to lose 2 games already this early in the season. Shiny object in the sky. As far as our players to watch go, how do you get on that list? A lot of people ask us. We typically don't ask your coach because your coach will automatically say great things about you. I haven't met a single coach that's like, oh, well, they kind of stink, but they're okay. No, they will lie, cheat, and steal for you because that's what coaches should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we ask other coaches that you played against, who's someone from the team that stands out. We take a look at stats. We watch film. Like I don't know how much huddle time I have put in, but it's in the hours.
That and if we've seen you live.
Yeah,
that's the best case scenario. But unfortunately, we can't see everybody.
Yeah. So some of the players that last year were like really good. If you're a finalist for an award as a junior, typically as a senior, you're going to be on a players to watch, probably the first go.
Yeah.
Not always, but 99.9%. All right, here we go. Stringing some passes together. Just can't quite get it past the defense. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that hit her in the head, to be honest with you.
It looked unnatural. What do you think, Chris?
Don't ask Chris to think.
No, Chris has been oddly quiet today. Like quieter than he normally is. And I would play the cricket sound effect, but where do you have him?
It's because you're asking him to think a lot today.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to... Manning the camera is no joke. Neither's womaning the camera.
See, that's one of those things like your inside thought came outside there.
I don't want to discriminate.
Camera person.
There you go. Speaking of which, thank you, Chris. Chris, you do a fantastic job. Without him, we'd just be 2 idiots talking to ourselves.
He makes us not 2 idiots talking to ourselves?
Correct.
Okay. Thanks, Chris.
And if you have scores for today, your team won or lost, you want to get us those stats, we put them up on our website, and we also put them in Facebook. We do the write-ups. We basically take what the coach says, maybe add a little zest to them, and put them up on our Facebook. The number for that is 330-333-0027. Dangerous looking play here.
There it is.
There it is.
Number 4, Sydney Wellman for Crestview finds the back of the net, and she found it from number 2, Sydney Keel, who did a lot of hard work to get there. You said it was coming. You felt a goal from Crestview, and you were not wrong. Again, that's 2 games in a row where you called something happening. That means you're done. You have to be done for the year, or the world's in trouble if you're not. But again, that was a well-worked goal. Sydney Keel came up there. She pressured the ball. She won the ball back. She found Sydney Wellman's foot up there, and Sydney did a great job. She found low into a corner again.
Back post is always going to be open. It also brings us to not a running clock. It's an odd way to say that, but yeah. Just like that, the excitement back in the game. So, what's the key ingredient for Crestview here? Getting the ball up the field, connecting the feet. A little bit of extra effort in the attacking third.
Yeah, it's just getting numbers forward and hustle. That play happened because of Keel's hustle right there. They didn't have to work very hard to score that. That's easy for us to say sitting here.
Yeah. I'm not sweating. Well won. Is that what, number 22? Jaden Stouffer taking the ball, if my eyes don't deceive me.
That was a
That's
single
just
too.
1-2, Tim.
Oh, Jesus. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
You got it halfway right, but it was way wrong. Danny Anderson, by the way.
Thank you. Sorry, Danny. I really thought. All right. We're going to go get glasses here sometime soon.
That's like 3 years you've been saying
God,
that.
I know. I'm just putting it off because
You had like binoculars that you wore backwards at one point in time.
they're the worst binoculars. Thank you, Ollies, for selling me a 1 times multiply.
Those came from Oriental Trading. There's no way. To put it in perspective for everybody, when you hold up binoculars and you look out like backwards, everything seems smaller. That's what these things did both ways.
Remember that was at Campwood. I thought I was so slick bringing them in like, hey, look what I got. Terrible.
I think I fell down the stairs that same game.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. All right, 6-1. United's kind of been able to handle Crestview here, but in the second half, we have an even 1-1 game. Something to build on moving forward for the Crestview Rebels.
Yeah, and if you're United's coach, United's team, you gave up a shutout, and that doesn't feel very good.
Yeah, that's always the worst. You're I wouldn't say dominating, but you are definitely controlling the game. What'd I miss?
Just a nice run down the field right there. I think that's number 24 for Crestview. Haley Harbor. Good win from Crestview.
That's that odd. Like, you don't want to run off sides, but you should be running, but you'd be running into the path of the player with the ball.
Right.
It kind of stuck in no man's land. Nice win out of the back. Secondary ball as well. Well, that's a great ball in.
That was a great touch there.
Way to get around it. Does she have help?
I just realized, too, that they on the goal that Crestview just scored, that was a freshman connection.
Yeah.
Freshman assist, freshman goal.
Who scored that one? Dan, I'm sorry.
Sydney Wellman, assisted by Sydney Keel.
Sydney Wellman's a senior, I think.
You're right. My eyes need adjusted, too.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I can't see far. You can't see near. We're
It's freshman, senior, freshman. And yeah.
You know what's funny, Dan? When I printed these out, I was going to put like gray background for every other so it's easier to see that. And I said, nah, we won't mess that up.
Nope,
That's on me. I'll take credit.
No, I'm
Or
not
blame.
You can blame me for that. It's a great turn right there. Shelby Wellman,
Yeah, she's
who is a sophomore for sure. Number 26, Miley Pitts, right there with a good step through.
going out. As the ball goes out, I have a little personal note here. I want to wish well wishes to my daughter who just had knee surgery in a MPL replacement, who's up in pain probably right now and hates the fact that I'm mentioning her. But I hope everything goes well and she doesn't eat all of those crumble cookies she has.
Ooh,
Yeah, I ate one.
crumble cookies is something I wanted to hate them so bad because of how expensive they are and the ambiance with them. But then you eat one, you're like, damn, these are good.
We should call them for sponsorship and sample their
If
every
there's-
cookie they own.
If any sponsor there is, if there's one I should stay away from, it's probably that. But cookies.
Yeah. Well done, Dan.
That was a long way to go to get that in there.
Yeah. So we got 15, a little bit under 16 minutes left to go here. No continuous clock. Just play it out to live another play.
Novak's been waiting for that ball to hit her all game, and it finally did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it almost hit her in the neck.
Yeah. She can get it onto her left foot, maybe make a play. 1 by 13, Anna Weber. She's done a pretty good job here in the back for United. Anna Weber, yeah, we just talked about her getting up in the attack. Nicely saved. Both teams play this Saturday. Warren JFK will be coming to Crestview at 11 a.m.
That's a haul.
Yeah, I bet you it's a long-distance call, seriously. And United will have Beaver Local at home at 5 o'clock on Saturday. A couple of big-time players on both those teams. We'll see how that goes for them.
Great job right there from Pitts running that down with United. Crestview again getting some light there. Life in her play. Ellie Power stepping through there. Oh, that's an unfortunate hop there.
Yeah. It happens.
All in all, though, it's been a better performance for Crestview in the second half. I know United's kind of moving people around a little bit.
Yeah. Which I think is the right thing to do. You're up 6-1. You want to get... Now, a lack of a JV game really puts the pressure on coaches to get these players who aren't playing varsity some playing time so they're not just sitting there without any game experience.
That's a great point. That's something we never had to think about. You know, we always coach teams that had JV teams on them. But when you don't have it, it's very hard to develop future.
Mm-hmm. And it seems to be the way of the world around us is a lot of the girls' programs does not have a JV team. So a lot of maybe 1/2 JV, 2/2 varsity thing, or just cut the JV team altogether. I believe that's what happened with Mayfield and Fitch last night.
Mayfield came out victorious in that game.
Yeah, 2-0. I always like hearing the announcers' take on when their team gets called for a foul.
Again, if you're United here, I think, you know, they have some very good individual skill on this squad. I would just like to see them play a little more connected. I know maybe the opponents kind of playing into of how they're playing. I really would like to see them play more connected out there.
All right, let's take a look at some scores. Salem and Alliance on the girls' side, played to a 1-1 tie as West Branch is beating Minerva 5-0 in the second half.
That's not as bad as how bad the boys beat Minerva last night.
What was that, 14, 11, something like that? On the boys' side, Bristol beats Lordstown 3-1. We already said Mineral Ridge 4-1 over Waterloo. In Crestview, we saw the end of it, 2-0 over Jackson Milton. So those are the scores coming in for today. A lot of smaller schools playing today, not a lot of the larger schools. I think Howland Howland girls, one of the only large schools playing today. I guess West Branch is also considered a big school. Salem, geez.
By the way, West Branch, did you know that I said last time we were there that they draws kids from 3 different counties?
I do remember that.
Their school district is 5 times larger than the next school district, size-wise.
Jeez.
In Mahoney County.
That's a little bit crazy. We have a lot of information today, Dan.
We do.
But it doesn't matter how much information we have. Nothing will ever beat when Chris gave us the dissertation on Halloween movies.
That was unbelievable. And I thought he was lying the whole entire time until it was like 30 seconds. And I'm like, no, this dude knows what he's talking about. And I passed that information along to anybody asked about it, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a good shield right there from United letting the ball play out.
Yeah, that was an awkward little play, but it worked out. 11 minutes to go.
Like United's emptying their bench a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing. Now, if you're a forward and you have a hat trick in the first half and you get put to center defender, depending on the game, you're okay with it, right?
100%.
Yeah. If the game's in hand, if it's like you see teams that beat a team like 20-0, 14-0, 15-0, and someone has 6-7 goals. Yes, I said it again. You always wonder why do that? Why put your player in the way of harm just to score a couple more goals against a team that's defeated?
I mean, I'd much rather play at defense than sit on the bench.
Correct.
That's a great ball.
That is a great ball.
Good job by Powers cleaning up, but I think that was number 4. Sydney Wellman who played that ball in. That was a fantastic diagonal ball.
Yeah,
Great. That was a great run, too.
She's had a fantastic second half.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's got moved from her position that she's usually in, but yeah, she's doing well.
Uh-oh.
What are we owing? We got an injury, possible knee. That's something you never want to see. So as we do that, we will talk a little bit about our sponsors that help us out. Armstrong Cable, Facilo Catering, JSP Industries, Papa John's Pizza with Kyle Betts, North Jackson Hydraulics. What am I missing?
You're looking at the screen, not me, but
yeah, I know.
That was
the Coaches Association. We never really thank them. They help us out. They give us all the information. Coach Scott McMillan out of Niles Girls, head coach, is the president and does a fantastic job.
Going back here, that was the player that threw the ball in, non-contact run up the field. I couldn't catch a number on the replay, but he threw the ball in, stepped on the field. And
that's a goodish sign. I know
that's Shelby Wellman right there, number 10. Glad to see her up and walking, but non-contact injuries are very scary ones.
Yeah, that's talking to Dr. Riley over at Akron Children's, is that a lot of teenage girls are getting that MPFL or dislocating their kneecaps. Seen an uptick on the amount of surgeries he's doing for that, and the answer for that after a couple dislocations is a cadaver ligament. You take someone who has passed away and given their body to science and take their hamstring, fold it over in half, and pin it from your patella to your femur.
Talk about information.
Right? That is an MPFL replacement surgery.
Huh.
And they have something which, again, I haven't really, thank God, knock on wood, any major surgeries or anything like that. But they have something called a nerve blocker, where you can't feel like your whole leg.
Yeah.
And apparently it does wonders, because when it wears off, it is Pain City, USA.
That's kind of what what do they call when you go to give birth and they give you a
Epidural.
Epidural. That's what that is. It's a nerve block.
Dude, we would be great on Password. Oh, nice ball on the outside. Is that the goal scorer? Wellman?
Yep.
Sydney Wellman.
Sydney and Shelby.
I would say corner. And I would be wrong. That's a first for everything, right? Chris is over all the sound effects.
Yeah. Especially when you hit these things, you have that poop eating grin on your face when you hit it.
He called the shit poop. Sorry, everybody. Oh, there we go. Over.
It almost had seeing eyes there for a second.
A little overplayed by the keeper, but managed to get back in time. That was a dog. No context. That was a dog.
You and me heard that dog.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. It's a nice backdrop when you're looking at it. Sun's almost dark, almost night. A little bit of ambient blues coming up behind the trees.
You hear like Friday Night Lights when people talk about high school football, but this is in that same category. Just a beautiful backdrop. Everyone's out. It's such a comfortable night. Both teams are playing pretty well. One team just happens to find the net a little bit more than the other, and it's a great night for soccer. It's the
Steve Valley Soccer Game of the Week.
And God, what's the name of their game?
Go ahead and say it. I'm not going to help you out here. You've already invented a trophy that they're passing around. You've renamed their rivalry.
You're right. Delusions of grandeur over here. Under 7 minutes to go here. Tail of the tape is just lots of possession. And I have to imagine it's probably easier for them on the field to keep focus, but I'm sure some of the players have lost a little focus towards the end of the game here.
Yeah, especially with I don't know how serious that injury was that Shelby had. That kind of, have you ever played on the field when someone's had a serious injury?
Yes, in other aspects. When it just ruins the night, it's almost like, let's just go home.
Yeah, I don't want to go out and play. I've been on the field for 2 leg breaks. I heard them
Oh,
both.
yeah. Mike Russo, I was coaching when he broke his leg, and everyone just kind of like, oof.
That's a seeing eye ball, too. Got some speed. Oh, unfortunate.
Way to recover. That 22, Maisie Hoon, the junior, showing her wheels. Breathing some life into this game and going out for a throw. That's a great job. I can't find a number.
Number 15 right there.
15. Yeah, you try that one. Mary Marhefka.
You are right.
I love how you looked at the name, looked at me, and was like, nope.
That was, again, another very good ball right there from Sydney Wellman being played in.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a little deflection, and what are they going to call here? Oh, we got a PK coming up. All right, predictions.
Didn't stop the clock yet. Oh, they're putting it right on the outside. Oh, this is Novak all the way, yeah.
Sorry, I thought they.
I thought I heard.
Finally. Best angle.
Best angle ever, Chris. Don't blow it. Oh. Great save.
Completely.
Bad in the stands. What's that?
Completely unamused.
Correct.
If you're Novak there, that's one you're probably going to want back.
Yeah.
You probably practice that shot unknowingly 100 times before a game. Just that's where you set the ball at. She did try to place it. I'm surprised she just didn't whack it.
West Branch final, girls 8-0 over Minerva.
That's a combined, what is that, 20-0 between the girls and the boys, West Branch over Minerva. That's a lot to a little. None. Never mind.
Yeah, that's as little as I can get, Dan.
Yeah.
Can't go in the negatives.
Coming down to the final 3 minutes, we'll see. These are probably players that don't get much playing time.
Yeah, and God bless the players on the sideline hyping them up. I don't think she got everything on that one.
Definitely not.
We got on the boys' side, Camel 3, LeBray 0. Camel's been having a nice season. I think they're 3-1, 4-1 maybe.
Campbell's such a crazy team where one year they can be really, really good, challenge for regional. Then the next year, they may win one game.
Yeah. Coach Patterson, first-year coach over there, doing his job.
Who's the coach there?
I think it's Dalen Patterson.
Okay.
There is another Coach Patterson. He's an assistant at girls.
No,
Finch.
isn't that? Didn't he used to play at Harding?
Ooh, possibly.
Yeah.
We'll have to text him and ask him. Hey, sorry. Text. It's a good win. Keeper's going to come out. You know what we're going to call that?
Wrecking play of the day.
You've been waiting all game for that, and I think you chose the right moment.
Yes, I did.
I'm okay with that all being a no call as well. That was good physical play.
Yeah.
They're fighting for the ball.
People are going to bump into each other. It just happens.
Novak wins that. She's going to put that.
Oh, I'd shoot that 100%. I just can't get it onto the strong foot. Plays it forward. That ball has been there the entire second half. That diagonal ball, straight ball, diagonal run over to the corner of the 18, exactly where you want it. As far away from the keepers you can get it, but still up in the attack.
Did you have a favorite corner kick play, or just what you?
Oh yes.
Did you ever take corners? Or were you always on receiving end?
I was always running front, back, or center post.
I normally always took them, and my favorite thing to do is drive that ball as hard as I could. Double handball there, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go and stop the clock here. That's for sure a handball.
They still say the clock is still running. Now he stops it with 1:11, so we'll let our clock catch up
I
with
would
theirs.
argue that was a handball that stopped an obvious goal-scoring opportunity right there, but I don't think I would give a red card in this time. But if ever there was a handball that deserved that, it might be that.
I think intent would have to be there, and I don't think that she intended to hit it with her hand. It's just
I think she did. I think instinctively did that.
she's got to be back on the line.
Sydney Wellman here.
Lower right. And in.
That's Sydney's second goal of the game. That's a good way to close out a game here, is getting a little momentum.
Little Uncle Mo.
Yeah, makes it feel better for the next matchup.
Yeah, it's something for the coach to build on to practice next time. Like, yeah, we did this and that wrong, but we also did these things well. So glad to see it happening. All the United people are like, no. We don't want to see that. Did I hear a bless your heart or pressure hard?
Both them.
I slowly go into senility. I will. Oh, another foul going that way.
Dang chemtrails over.
No, I just watched the replay, Tim. I think you're right. I don't think she meant to hit that with her hand.
It just kind of was like,
I
boop.
think it was
Still a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if the ball has ever hit these power lines ahead of us. I trust you, Dan.
Yep.
I do like the idea that we do have a sort of instant replay because our feed is on a 30-second delay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as the clock winds down, who do we think?
Steel Valley Soccer's player of the game.
Ellie Powers.
Ellie Powers.
Yeah.
And I think she could have had way more goals if they didn't set her back as a defender. So congratulations to Ellie Powers, our Steel Valley Soccer player of the game. You get your T-shirt, your free large pizza, courtesy of Papa John's. And Dan, Chris, anything for the good of the order.
Oh, good games. Till next time.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow. We're a 7 o'clock start for Shaker Heights at Canfield. Another good game. Chris, any words of wisdom for the viewing public?
Bye-bye.
You heard the man. Have a good night. This has been Steel Valley Soccer Game of the Week.